And welcome back to MD Global Muscle here at the On The Rise Media Studio with me, your host, Giles Thomas, joined by my co-host, AJ, all the way from Norway. And we're joined by AJ!
2019 Coach of the Year, Abdullah.
Yeah! I think he likes that.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Abdullah? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I wanna say first, thank you guys from support long time bodybuilder and support Team Oxygen, everybody everywhere, and you do guys great job.
Thank you.
And I'm feel same like Goma.
What'd he say?
So, what are you right now? Who do you have for 2019 in your in your team?
Yeah, I have two guys from England. One guy is qualified already, men's physique. And the other guy, Marc, he's a strong guy. This guy have crazy potential. He's crazy, very crazy.
Marc Hector.
Is it Marc Hector?
Yeah, Marc.
Yeah. What do you like about Marc Hector's potential?
Because Marc, he sent me a message like 2000. I talked with him maybe 2090, and I told him, you have great physique. Why don't continue? Why don't do competition? He said, I want to prove more. Then I told him, if you don't prove like 20 kilo, don't go any show.
Wow.
He said, okay, I will try. Then he try alone. I think he has coach. I don't know. But he still not proof. Then he worked with me before a year. He gains like 10 kilo up. Till now, 10 kilo up.
10 kilo up.
Wow.
10 kilo. He's like 130. Now he's like 122.
That's good.
That's good.
At 5'10", that's very good. Yeah.
So who else do you have?
And I have one guy also. I forget name. He's Rainy. I don't know his men's physique.
Okay.
Rain? No.
I don't know.
He qualified for last show in San Marino.
Okay. And then you have somebody who's a lot of people are very excited for, other than Brandon Kerr, of course, we can talk about later, but tell us more. How did you hook up with Jeremy Bondia? And what are your plans for Jeremy Bondia in 2020?
Yeah, Jeremy is a great guy, and I think he's the best man's physique in the planet. And, Jeremy, he listened to everything. He's a good guy, and I planned with him from winning, for sure, this year. And still, I don't work with him 100% because he have time more. After Christmas, he go somewhere in Japan. I don't know where, in China. Then he back home. Then he go Expo in Dubai Muscle Show. Then he back home again. Too much going on.
When is he coming to Kuwait or not, Jeremy Bondia?
Yeah, he coming after Classic.
For how long?
He's like 4 months.
4 months.
Wow.
So is that the standard? Yes. So when someone comes to Kuwait to be prepped by you, like Marc Hector or Brandon, any of these people, is there a set amount of time? Is it minimum 12 to 16 weeks, or is that how it goes?
Look, first time in my life I worked with Brandon like 11 weeks.
Okay.
11 weeks. And Brandon improved a lot from 11 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I'm talking with you, be honest. We don't have secret anywhere, no secret.
Yeah.
God, he give people genetic and your body respect, and I give him something. He make him always fresh and healthy. Then he proved every year.
Yeah. How was it, by the way, before the other people? What were your feelings when you saw Brandon Curry finally get that Sandow? And you finally, Kuwait, because you guys tried with, there was a lot of people expecting Big Ramy maybe to be the first guy from Kuwait to get that title.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought it was Big Ramy who was going to get it first from Kuwait. But Brandon...
Bro, I give you good situation. Nobody can do same like when I'm doing it. I'm first guy in Command Crew. Nobody back in there, only me and Badr.
Okay.
And the planet and Ramy, he pushed Ramy from Mr. Olympia. Then after Ramy, he doesn't do well. He bring it Ronnie Winkler. He wanna beat anybody in Olympia. The planet, not from Brandon Carey, but I believe
Yeah.
first day when Brandon worked with me, and I told him, Brandon, listen to me, bro. You can be Mr. Olympia.
So
Then when I'm go home, I thought, oh, I think Brandon maybe is your mind. Say Abdullah maybe is not clear, not clear.
hang on, Abdullah. So was this at the start of 2017?
Yes.
So you said that to Brandon when really he just had his. I mean, he pretty much got last place at the Olympia, and you went to him and said, "I believe that you've got the potential to be Mr. Olympia and to be the best." And you said that to him at a point, not when he was kind of riding a wave of success, but when he was kind of like really kind of just bottoming out. I mean, he was tanking. He was like, he was lucky to be at the Olympia, really. So the fact that you've seen that and you saw that potential in his physique, I think that's a huge testament to your eye and your knowledge.
You know the good news for me when I see Brandon and I told him he can be Mr. Olympia.
Wow.
I see the picture from Phil Heath first time when he get brokered.
Yes.
And Brandon Carey. I put together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Brandon and Victor and Phil is very close. Very close. Is the two guys is gifted. Two guys is the 3D. Only back in the day, honey, he worked 100% from Phil, and he doesn't do good situation from training with the Brandon. Then I saw Brandon 2009. First time Brandon when he get the broker, then he go with the BSN.
That's right.
And
2010.
I saw him and people say, "Hey, Brandon, how are you?" And I go hotel. I say, "Oh, I love it. This guy. In my dream, I work with him."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I tell Brandon, my dream. First time, I show you Brandon and Bibo. I tell him my dream. I work with you. Then he respect me.
Yeah.
Then 2016, he shake my hand. He say, "Abdullah, good job with Victor Martinez. You do well with Victor."
Yes.
So I said, "Thank you, Brandon. If you work with me, you can be top 6." Then he worked with me. He got top 5, and he be today Mr. Olympia.
See, a lot of coaches, sometimes you see that a lot of the top coaches, they will jump onto someone when they're kind of on the way up.
Yeah.
You know, but so I think that's something we really need to acknowledge. You know, the fact that he went Brandon when he was kind of, you know, not at the best part of his career, really.
How did you know about the Buddha in the beginning? How did you become his trainer, or what is your relationships in the beginning?
You know, I have my big brother. He play bodybuilder. He's champion back in the day. I play fighting judo. I'm champion judo.
Okay.
Then I have genetic from my mind. Nobody has. I have eyes different than anybody. Then when I work with Badr 2004, first oxygen. I work with Badr and I see. I see Badr every single minute. Badr he prepare, I think, like 100, 200 people. Then I see everything.
Wow.
Then I put in my mind, you know. But I didn't do same exactly. But I put in my mind. I put filter in my mind. Then I put something is different, you know. But me, I start bodybuilder 94 when I'm so Dorinate.
Okay. Where did you learn your supplementation advices? Where did you get that knowledge from, if you know what I mean?
Gear.
The gear, you know? Where did you learn those type of things? You learn from the best, or how did you learn that?
Because I use everything in myself. Nobody prepare me when I'm a star bodybuilder until today. Nobody. I do everything alone. And I'm talking with you, be honest. I have genetic, always I'm a dryer. My body, I eat ice cream, everything. Brandon, he knows. Everything, my weight don't go up, and I'm a dry, shredded more. 2010, I go with Phil Chili's. I eat ice cream. I tell Phil, eat ice cream with me. He say, no, you have condition. I don't. If I work with you, I get fat.
2020 Olympia.
This one good.
Who do you want to see in the top 4 of this Mr. Olympia, and who do you think is going to win? Who would your best top 4 be of this on Mr. Olympia 2020?
Bro, I'm talking with you. Be honest. We love it. See Phil Heath come back. We love it.
Okay.
He's still younger. You have good potential, and all he need to keep going. You know, you need to throw that something is bad in your mind. Then he focus from Olympia, and 400K is not easy. Not easy. You know, Olympia the price is nobody can. No competition same like Olympia. You know.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yes.
And we love. I'm ready in my mind this year. Phil Heath and Kai Green. And I put in my mind this guy, he can beat 220. And I want to beat this guy.
We are friends with both Brandon Curry and Phil Heath, aren't we?
Yep.
How can Brandon Curry beat Phil Heath side by side? What does Brandon have that Phil doesn't have?
I told you the last package from Phil, and I'm talking about Brandon. Look, Brandon still have to prove he can put some muscle. Phil, he can do anything, you know. And also, Phil, he getting smaller, not same like before. I love Phil. He's the best bodybuilder for me. But when I'm seeing Phil backstage, it's not Phil same like my mind. When I'm showing him 2011 and 12, 13. He's smaller, not only your abs. He's smaller, you know. He lose arms, he lose size. I told him how much you weigh. He say he's 238, 237.
Is Phil small? You saw him live at the 2018 Olympia. Are you sure about it, that he's smaller?
Well, he wasn't. He was off at the 2018 Olympia.
Okay.
But he wasn't his best. But that was just one-off showing that I've ever seen. But I don't know whether he was small. His physique just wasn't popping as much as it was, say, in 2017 or 16, 15, 14. You know. Okay. So it doesn't mean that that's the tail end of his physique. That's just mean he just had an off.
Because he's still
huge.
He's still a young guy. You know, 40 in bodybuilding. He's not old.
Yeah, bro. Not everybody same like Dexter Jackson. Not everybody. You know. Look, Jay Cutler. He retired like 39. Look, Keith Leveroni, he retired like 36.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody same like Dexter Jackson. I think, in my opinion, I told you about side by side and front to front. Brandon, he beat Phil front double, front last spread. We do good fight, side chest. And side triceps, Brandon, he beat him because Brandon is a small waist. Back double.
Wait, one second. What are we saying now? You mean 2020 Olympia? If Phil would come back, you mean?
Yeah, I told you.
Okay, so you
front
want
double.
Front double bicep.
Okay, wait, let's do it slow. Spread. Front double bicep. Who do you have?
Yes.
Front double bicep. Phil's more balanced. Brandon's kind of got more of a V shape in his upper body, but then his legs aren't as good next to Phil's. It depends if.
Okay, next shot is.
Okay, I told you. If you Brandon Curry coming, same like I don't say something more than Arnold. Yeah. If you Brandon coming, same like Arnold.
Yeah.
And Phil coming, same like 2018. Front double.
Oh, hang on, 2018 or 2017.
Yeah.
So you're using your best. Hang on a minute. You're putting the best version of Brandon up against kind of the not best version of Phil.
Yes.
Okay.
But remember though, Brandon will be better in 2020. Yeah.
For sure, bro.
But Phil Heath, if Phil Heath comes back, I do believe if he comes back, I don't think he would come back if he was worse than 2018.
Yeah. He has to. Yeah.
Don't you think?
I don't want to think about the 2018.
No.
No, I don't, because that wasn't Phil at his best. Yeah. But you're trying to take the best version of Brandon and get him against the version of Phil where he was off. Yeah. So you bring a version of, say, what I saw at the 2016 Olympia. 2017, his physique was great, but then he had the stomach problem. So let's say the 2016 Olympia versus 2019 version of Brandon. Okay, that's a different story.
And you also know that Phil Heath is training his waist for the first time. He's able to train his waist for the first times in 11 years now.
Yeah, I know.
So it's going to be a good. It's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big fight.
Yeah, we love see bodybuilder 220 same like UFC.
Yeah. So
I look, I like everybody, bro. And I want, when I pay money from ticket, I want to enjoy there, you know.
The
Yeah.
best of the best on
When
stage.
you, yeah. When you we don't have some people challenge together, why I pay 400 and 500? You know, I wanna enjoy. I wanna see Kai Green with Phil some like fight. I wanna see Ronnie Coleman with Jay Cutler some fight. It's not a problem. You need to make it some like some like UFC. You know.
yeah. So let's go back to Brandon's physique. I mean, I remember we had the discussion after the Arnold Classic, and you guys were like, no, we're going to bring him bigger for the Olympia. And I said, you don't need to bring him bigger. You just need to get detail and balance. Now, you brought him in, certainly at the Olympia. His condition at the Olympia was not as good as it was at the Arnold. And for me,
Yes.
his upper body was bigger and wider, but I felt his physique was less balanced than it was the Arnold Classic. The Night Show Arnold Classic, for me, is the best Brandon I've ever seen. For me, that was a more impressive, package.
Yeah, I know. Because Brandon last year, no take a break. Now I do my best from Arnold. Then he continued from Olympia, no time from break.
Yeah.
You know, but bodybuilding, you need a break. You know, when you get the break, after Olympia 2018, he come fresh. In Arnold. And the Brandon don't need. You need 2 show, but he need 2 show close, not far away. Far away is not good for Brandon.
Yeah.
You know?
To peak twice the Arnold Olympia.
Peak a week, yeah. Same like Olympia on the Rock show now.
Yeah.
Will you guys do the Rock show also?
Athleticon. Yeah.
Athleticon. Will you do that? Will Brandon Curry do Athleticon?
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will Brandon Curry do the Athleticon?
For sure, bro.
Oh yes, that's gonna be exciting.
Brother, I'm fighter guy. If you have number for Heath, call him now. Tell him what you like your show. I go with him. Send him any message. I'm not joke with him, bro.
No.
Look, I see some message back. Some heater. He put message together. He's a friend before, not friend. Now he's a friend. Then he talk about Brandon. If you can beat him, come beat him. I want to retire a bodybuilder. You know, why he give Brandon chance from winning? If you can beat him, come. Why don't beat him? You know. And I need challenge him. You need respect. If you don't respect, but boss, I'm retired. That's it. Don't do this drama. Don't do this drama. Everybody, you know, feel his not back. You know, feel not same Ronnie Coleman. You're hard. Not same Jay Cutler.
What
you know, I know him.
I didn't understand. What did you say?
I say not same Jay Cutler. When Jay Cutler lose Mr. Olympia and come back. Ronnie Coleman, he lose Olympia and come back. Only Phil, no come back in Olympia.
Yes,
this is for sure.
But remember, he also had some surgery issues. Phil Heath and his wife also was at the hospital. So that also has some part of the decision why he's not coming back at that time. But now his wife is healthy.
Yeah.
His surgery.
He's shaking his head.
Why are you shaking your head,
Tell
Abdullah?
us.
Tell us.
He's healthy. Bro, when I'm gonna fight with people, I don't say I'm not ready. I fight. When you people beat me, I shake your hand and I say congrats and I put boast for him. I don't have any drama from hospital. If you have problem in hospital, stay in hospital.
Can you hear us?
If you have problem in hospital, stay in hospital. Why you go outside? Stay in hospital, work in hospital. Why you go out of hospital? 2 years, same like wards. 2 years, nothing to do. I don't believe he come back.
So what you're saying is that you want Phil Heath to come back and challenge Brandon Curry. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. I want to challenge him, bro. I want to challenge him. You know,
we'd all love to see
challenge.
Yeah, we would love to see the challenge.
Yeah.
Let's go to Arnold Class.
Look, bro, and also people he like challenge.
Yes,
people
we do.
He want to see me and you challenge.
Yeah.
But after that stage, I love you. I go with you, eat dinner, lunch, everything.
Yes.
But people, why be upset when I'm challenging? You want respect? Always skip me. You know, don't be upset because this is support from bodybuilder. You need bodybuilder, same like my Water and McGregor. You know, he do crazy. He do crazy propositions too much money. You know, I love McGregor,
Yes.
and I think in McGregor he do good
Conor
business
McGregor.
from Conor,
Yeah.
he do good. I think he not best, but he do something best in everybody. Nobody can do same.
This Arnold.
That's why I love him.
Yeah. This Arnold Classic. Who do you have winning the Arnold Classic this year? Because Brandon Curry is not there this year. Who do you have winning the Arnold Classic?
William Bonac.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have him beating Big Ramy.
Easy.
Easy. Oh, come on now. Come on,
now.
yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think?
And I'm a Bonac fan.
Why do you think William Bonac will beat Big Ramy easy?
Yeah.
Because William, you have more than Ramy rounder. You have more. I love William back. Ramy with an empty back.
Yeah.
No hamstring. Ramy, good bodybuilder, but still he go too much down. Everybody broke. Only Ramy, same thing. You know, too much going on. I don't know what happened.
Too much down.
He's work with he work with coach alone.
Okay. But what do you mean too much down?
What
Do
do
you
you
think he's
mean
dropped
too-
too much body weight, or he's too light now? I mean, I can't. He's huge.
What do you mean too much down? Do you mean he's smaller than before, or?
No. Everybody broke go up. Only Ramy go down.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
he slipped basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think William Bonac will beat Big Ramy easy, in your words?
Easy. I love Ramy, but that's what it is, you know.
Yeah. Who do you see out there in the bodybuilding world you want to work with? If you could choose some new guys, who would you want to work with to create a new champion?
This guy Mark from England. This guy gonna be this year top 10, and next year he gonna be top 3.
Marc Hector.
Marc Hector is going to be
Wow.
top 10 this Olympia.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
What do you like about his physique? Because he has a beautiful physique.
Yeah.
What do you like? How?
Bro, long time I didn't see same like Mark. He's white, V-table, and small waist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Said that.
You
Yeah.
know, it's great. You know. He looked to me same like mix Sean Rudin and Kevin Leveroni
Yeah.
and West Brandon Carey. You know, it's mix. You know.
Yeah.
When I'm sure shoulder and arms and
Yeah.
triceps, same like exactly Kevin Leveroni.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. What about what did you think about this Olympia? Who did you have second, Hadi or Bonac, by the way, at this Olympia?
I think Bonac.
Who did you have?
Bonac.
And you were there. Yeah. Okay.
I thought Bonac had won it when I saw the posing routine, and then I saw Brandon's.
Oh yeah.
Because Bonac came out first, I went, I think he's won this.
Yeah, Brandon.
And then Brandon came out and just commanded the stage and just, I was like, yeah.
Who's helping? Who's doing Brandon Curry's posing routines?
Very improved.
Very improved this year.
Yeah.
Me and Brandon work together.
Okay.
Oh.
I love both. Brandon, he know I like everything posing, and Brandon also. You have good mind. You know, he's a smart guy. Brandon never he say no. I told him I told him something wrong, he say yes. Always. Nobody same like Brandon.
Yeah.
Bro, I tell Brandon before Olympia, like 3 weeks. I tell Brandon, come with me. He say where? I told him I want to go eat burger. He say no, I don't want.
Eat burger.
I tell him no, you want. He said no. If you see me tired, that's why you give me burger.
Yes.
No. If you want me prove something in your mind, okay, I go with you.
Yes.
Never he cheat. Never he is a straight guy.
Very strict.
I love Brandon.
No. So Brandon is very strict on his diet. No cheating or nothing.
Oh, bro, nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody sound like Brandon. Nobody.
So last question. What improvements are you going to try to do for Brandon Curry for this Olympia? What improvements in his physique?
Balance and condition.
More, we will see Brandon more condition. Then he improve more from lats, the V table, and more from quad.
Good. I just don't think he needs more size. I think it's more balance and condition.
No.
You want more
No
size?
size.
No more size.
Condition.
Yeah. Just detail, balance, conditioning. That is gonna. Yeah, I think
because when you people have small waist,
yes,
he can grow too much.
You don't want to ruin it.
Bro, and also I see Nathan Diaz today morning. He look huge.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he can beat Arnold also.
Yes,
Okay.
you know, he's doing the Arnold.
Fantastic. That's really good.
Yeah,
That's really exciting.
He got the place from Rolly Winkler, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's why. Oh, okay.
Nathan is dangerous, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
dangerous.
I saw him bigger, and
Top 5 Olympia. Top 5.
Yeah, I think his weight like 131. He's huge.
Wow. That's
Huge.
It's like 300 pounds.
Abdullah,
280.
I think it's the last 5 years, the Kuwait, your people, have really been a positive breath of fresh air into bodybuilding.
Kuwait.
You have Yes.
I think Kuwait. He make good news from bodybuilder, and he make him grow more bigger. You know.
Yeah, but what I meant is that what you are doing out there, it brings excitement to a sport who really needs more excitement.
Yeah.
It's exciting to see.
New Mecca.
And before this Olympia, we are going to Oxygen to see how you guys are working. Are we allowed to do that, Abdullah?
Bro, yeah. That's why Badr come there, because not only from business, Badr he want bodybuilder. He like back in day too much. He can if you somebody have good physique, Badr he can choose him in your team. Then Badr he want the bodybuilder go bigger, you know.
Cool.
Abdullah, we are excited to see Brandon Curry. We're excited to see Jeremy Buendia. We're excited to see Marc Hector. We're excited to see
Nathan Diaz.
Ryan Baptiste.
We're also excited to see Phil Heath again.
Yeah. Speaking our language now.
Abdullah, you know Phil will be watching. You do respect Phil Heath.
He know me. I don't talk about anything, but we love it to see Phil.
Yeah.
When you challenge Phil because he's best. Why I don't challenge Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler? Because retired, right?
Yes.
I challenge Phil about his 7-time Mr. Olympia, and he's still his continue, right?
Yes.
And after the stage, I love him. When you're winning Olympia, I shake your hand and I put boast for him. Congrats, Phil from Olympia.
Well, we hope as bodybuilding fans that we will see Brandon Curry versus Phil Heath in the last call out of 2020.
Wow.
And the fans will go, it will be the biggest, it will be amazing. It will be amazing.
Bigger than Phil and Kai.
Yeah, for sure. I think this year, 2020, he can be strong Olympia ever.
Yes. What's your Instagram if people want to contact you?
Abdullah Al-Otebi.
OTB.
Abdullah _ Al-Otebi.
Okay, we will put it underneath anyway.
Yeah, okay, we'll put it on the screen. Yeah.
And bro, 2 guys from MD, your best guy from social media. We love it do with you interview. And also when I'm do interview with you, same like your brother, you know.
Good.
Thank you.
I like do my best with you because you're best. Right now you're the best in the world.
Sorry, say again. Okay, Abdullah.
Boss down.
Don't tempt me.
Okay, thank you, Abdullah.
Okay, thank you, Abdullah. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. We did it. Yeah, that was good. He wants Philip Brandon to go. He really wants it.
So the point of the story.
He's a real bodybuilding fan. That's what that proves.
Since 2000, this is not no common that 2004 he's been in the game.
Yep.
16 years now.
When did you first hear about Oxygen and all that?
Probably 10 years ago, something.
I think it was around. I've got 2010. 2009. Yeah, 2009, 2010. Yeah, that's when I first they really started to make waves, and Badabadai and this, Abdullah and all the team,
and he has that youthful, what fans saying that maybe not we can't always say, or people can't he has that youthful Al Pacino, Scarface, let's bring it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what, AJ?
I like it.
There's a reason why people like us connect with people like that and can respect people, because we just see that passion. that we all feel for the sport, all for the industry, and it's nice. We were all kind of bonded by it, and it's nice that we all have kind of respect for each other, and really it's just a success story, really. So.
And I think what's best, we will always hype everybody, but even if Phil, if he came back versus Brandon, can you imagine the 2020 Olympia?
Rowley and William, Rami, Dexter, Cedric, all those guys. Sean Roden, maybe if he comes back. It's. I think this year's Olympia is probably going to be one of the best ever.
And we are
AJ, and we are out. And welcome back to MD Global Muscle here at the On The Rise Media Studio with me, your host, Giles Thomas, joined by my co-host, AJ, all the way from Norway. And we're joined by...
a guy who's on the rise himself,
yes.
Marc Hector!
Yeah! From the UK!
From the UK! Giles, you showed me the picture of Marc Hector in 2018, remember?
Was that the photo shoot
with
picture?
the red thong in the photo shoot, remember that one?
The Giles Crofter one.
And I said... is this Sean Roden or who is this?
Yeah, he did.
And now he's going to Kuwait to become the man. Exciting times, isn't it?
Yeah, really excited. Really pleased for the opportunity and can't wait to get out there.
Yeah. So, Marc, I mean, for the sake of the viewers who might not be familiar, because you're a pro now, but you haven't competed as a pro. Can you tell us a little bit about your back history of your competing history?
Yeah, so I first started competing in 2012 with UK BFF. So I started as a beginner there. I won my first show. Then I went on to do the UK Nationals with UK BFF as well. I won that show within my first year. I was competing European and at the Worlds with UK BFF. From there, I then went on to 2015, competed at Sugars Classic. And then I got invited to the British UK BFF, the Arnold's, and also the Diamond Cup. Went on to compete at the British. I came 6th at my first attempt in the heavyweights class. I was quite disappointed with that.
Sorry, what year was that? I missed that. Was that 2015?
2015, I was in the Sugars Classic. Then 2016,
right.
I went to the Arnold's and I also went to the British Championships as well.
So that was the year that Luke Sandow won the overall, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So Luke was the super heavy and I was competing in the heavyweights class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I came 6th in that and really disappointed. I expected more. So I took 2 years out. Took 2 years out, came back in 2018. And that's when I won my pro card. So
where did you win your pro card?
2018.
Where?
The 6th of October.
Yeah, where? Which show?
That was Amateur Olympia, UK.
That's right. That was a very, very good victory. That was a bit of a shock because I'd seen you. I think I'd seen you competing at was it PCA shows and UKBFF, and I'd seen. Yeah. And I was like, this guy's good. But then you came back in 2018, and I just remember just seeing the width of your shoulders, which completely it separated you from everybody else because it just like Paul Dillette, like shoulder width, but with aesthetics.
On stage, how much were you weighing? How tall are you?
So I'm 5'10". In 2018, I actually done 3 shows, and between those shows, I was weighing between 104 to 106 kg.
He's lighter than you think. He's light. He's about 230.
In 2018,
but he looks heavier. He looks heavier.
Yes, that's right.
He looks heavier.
Yeah.
But you've got such good aesthetics as well, because
very good.
Like you said, like the Sean Roden type. If you squint, you can see that there's similarities in physique.
Well, you do. Yeah. I was going to say something as we keep that. No. Yeah. Were you a little bit? Because I expected when you talked about him in 2018, I was expecting. We saw you at the Body Power. I think it was 2019.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
And we were expecting you to turn pro soon. Now compete as a pro soon. You want to wait. Yeah. Was it not frustrating, but when you see all these great guys like James and Luke and Nathan from the UK doing so well, how was that to look and just look at him compete? And did you want him to compete? How was that feeling?
Yeah, well, I did want to compete in 2019. The plan was to compete just before, so maybe do like a Toronto show, but for different reasons, the plan didn't quite go ahead in terms of coaching wise. But for me, I don't really look at what the other guys are doing. I like to focus on what my plan is and compete when the time's right for me. So yeah, credit to those guys who are doing what they're doing, but I like to follow my plan and go with what works for me.
How old are you now, Marc?
I'm 32.
So you're 32 now. Obviously, the difference, you took the decision to take off 2 years from 2016 to 2018. You went from placing 6th at the British heavyweights in the heavyweights to winning very, very clearly in a very international, strong competition, the amateur Olympia. So really, I mean, I think it's a good move to take off 2 years. And now, obviously, we have the news recently that he's...
Tell us more about who contacted who and what's going to happen now.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Well, when I first turned pro, the day after, actually, Abdullah was in contact with me.
Oh, wow.
So we spoke initially the day after I turned pro.
Wow.
Okay.
For different reasons, I was already being coached. I don't like to really jump ship with certain things, but...
Yeah.
We did have that ongoing communication from time to time, and it just happened again over Christmas. We spoke, things was right, and it just seemed like the perfect time to make that move to go to Kuwait.
So what's the plan now? How long are you going for? I mean, how does that work with your job and finances and everything? I mean, how does it work? I mean, how long are you going for?
Well, initially, it's probably going to be somewhere between 12 to 16 weeks.
Oh wow, you're going 3-4 months then. You're doing it properly then. You're not messing about.
Yeah. So I'm working towards my pro debut. So I'm not going to tell you what show, but if you were to look
British Grand Prix. Hello,
Kalim, check what shows are in 3-4 months, please.
It's the British Grand Prix. I posted on my stories, and 80% wanted you to do that show. Hello.
Yeah, I heard that poll as well. So
he's blushing. He's blushing. He is definitely blushing. I can see it. Yeah.
But I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
But in terms of work, I've had to leave my job.
Okay.
Because there was no option for a sabbatical leave with my work. And for me, I want to put everything into it. I think personally, I want to be the best bodybuilder I can be.
Yeah.
And I've never done something like this. I've never taken that step, but it feels right.
Wow.
So I'm going to make that move, and I believe that this will be the best move for me. So
no,
I can't wait to get started.
That's a huge leap of faith, and that's I got real admiration for that kind of attitude. It's
going
like,
there,
right, I'm gonna do it. I'm all or nothing. Let's just, that's incredible.
And also, you're going to be, if you're going there with Abdullah, you're going to be Brandon Curry's training partner, or?
I couldn't tell you about that.
Oh, come on. We'll have a chat with Brandon later.
But I'm sure I'll see you out there.
So when do you actually fly out to Kuwait then?
Next week, Sunday.
Wow, you're all packed up?
Yeah,
or?
Next week, Sunday. So I'm working my notice at work. I'll finish next week, Friday. And then I'll be flying out on the Sunday. So
wow.
Not long.
So were you literally just planned for, this 12 to 16 weeks just for the one show? Have you planned anything beyond that, or is it just literally that's all you can think about right now, just the next 3 or 4 months, and then your show, pro debut?
Well, initially we want to get that Olympic qualification. We do have some shows in mind.
Yeah.
But when I'm actually out there with Abdullah, he'll be able to see me face to face.
Yeah.
So we'll make that call on which show to do. But ideally, I want to get that Olympic qualification, and I would like to do it by winning a show, not on point.
AJ, British bodybuilding, man. It is on the rise. I mean, all the guys that have literally, Nathan, Luke, James, Samson, all the other guys.
I'm excited.
It's exciting time, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
One thing, because you're 5'10", 220, how much do you think he needs to beef up to make a damage? Because 5'10" is a tall guy.
He's got, I think it's a structure. I think he's got, that's his main calling card, and then the shape and everything. I don't think bodyweight's a huge... Well, ask him.
What do you think you're gonna? What do you want to weigh on stage for your debut?
Well, currently I'm just under 265,
okay.
And in the past 2 weeks I've put on quite a lot already with Abdullah. So
wow.
I'm expecting that I'll be probably around that sort of weight when I step on stage. To be honest.
What 240, 250 or?
Yeah, around that.
Wow,
that,
5'10" with his aesthetics.
Aesthetics is very popular these days, also with the judges.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Sean Roden, Cedric McMillan, all in that mold of that sort of.
Because what I find as well, when I'm in prep, I normally grow into prep. So the point where I'm at now is really quite good. So I expect to still grow into prep and get condition.
Fantastic. What improvements have you made since the Amateur Olympia?
I would say my legs have come up, my back's come up as well. There's still areas I would like to improve on, but for where I am now, it's definitely overall package, fitness density is a lot better than what it was.
Fantastic. I tell you, I'm really excited.
Well, I kind of not lost faith, but I was so excited when he turned pro. I was thinking, when is he? When are we gonna see it? And then you worked on your physique, but you weren't so active on maybe social media and YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
But now we will see it doesn't matter what happened then. Now it's that time, and I'm so happy that you're going there to train with Abdullah for that environment. Imagine going there. Imagine how he feels right now, a week away.
Yeah,
man, and
it's really good. It's really good because even like at the moment we speak every day, most times 2 or 3 times a day. So that communication's ongoing. Cool. Things are getting adjusted daily where it needs to be as well. So I'm excited to be there and actually have him look at me from day to day because I know that things will happen. Things will definitely happen out there. So
fantastic.
Be good.
Fantastic.
Great.
I tell you what, it's going to be an interesting year. Very interesting year.
And a lot of great debuts this year.
Yes.
From the UK, in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, we just wanted you on. We wanted the people to know that you're coming.
Yes.
Guys, follow this guy if you like aesthetics. How's your posting, by the way? Do you value
My
posting? Yeah, your routines. How are they? Have you seen him do a routine yet?
It's good.
How are they?
I've actually put a post up today on my story for my posing routine from Amateur Olympia. So I can move.
Good. It's very important for us fans to see a guy who can move.
I've got the Jamaican blood, so you know how it is.
Look at his eyes are rolling into his head now.
I think we got a new favorite in the UK now.
You said the right thing there, mate. You said the right thing. You said the right thing.
Yeah. Well, where can people follow you?
So on my Instagram, it's Marc Hector. So my name, you can find me on Instagram. That's where I'm mainly active. So give me a follow, and I'll be keeping people up to date with what's happening going out to Kuwait and my pro debut as well.
Fantastic. Okay, Mark. Well,
we got 2 Jamaicans going to Kuwait now. Nathan is from Jamaica, obviously.
Of course.
And now we have another Jamaican.
Yes, I know you like your Jamaicans.
There you go.
Yes. All right then, Mark. Well, I'll definitely get you on again after you've had your pro debut, and let's get a little update. And all the best for your trip to Kuwait, and I just hope it works out, and it works out exactly the way you want it to, and all success to you, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for having me on.
Lovely. Our pleasure, Mark. All the best, mate.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I think I moved the table. I got so excited that we have a new Jamaican pro.
Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that's someone
5'10",
who's
10, aesthetic, nice shoulder width,
that's
small waist, can move.
And he's just uprooting and just going, right, okay, I'm going there for 3-4 months, and I'm giving it everything. I'm giving it my all.
And Abdullah is really hands-on.
Yeah.
So he's got to get a lot of good attention from Abdullah.
He's got a beautiful physique, mate. Honestly, the wide shoulders, tiny waist, big arms. He's certainly got the potential to be a pro show winner.
2 debuts this year from the UK. Jamie the Giant Joe Howe and Marc Hector. Who's going to win one-on-one on these 2 people?
Ooh.
It's different because it's such different. Well, they're both tall, although Jamie is obviously.
But I'm just so excited for British bodybuilding. I think that's a real for these guys. I mean, and these guys are sort of literally as soon as they're turning pro, a year, 2 years later, they're actually placed. They're not just competing, but they're placing well as pros. James Hollinshead, Samson, all these guys, they're doing absolutely amazing.
I'm expecting big things from this year.
Yeah, big Samson. So anyway, I think it's being a Brit myself, it's
you must be
very exciting.
Aren't you proud?
Very proud
because you never experienced this before. It was only Dorian Yates and Ernie Taylor. Remember?
Yeah, I started following the sport in 1990, and obviously Dorian had his 6-year reign, retired in 97, and then we only really had Ernie Taylor, Eddie Abu, J.D. Dewadu, and that was
Claremont.
Charles Claremont, of course, yes. And then really until Flex Lewis, there was a bit of a sort of a period of nothingness going on from the British. Really, of any
British Flex
he had Ian
Wales?
Harrison, guys like that. He's British.
Okay.
And then obviously the last few years, it's just the British bodybuilding has completely exploded. So it's gone absolutely crazy, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for British bodybuilding right now.
You British guys are living a good time for bodybuilding.
British bodybuilding on the rise.
And we are
AJ, and we are out. And welcome back to MD Global Muscle here at the On The Rise Media Studio with me, your host, Giles Thomas, joined by my co-host, AJ, all the way from Norway. And who are we joined by?
one of the most exciting female physiques girls in the world, Anne Mohn.
Mohn, yes. Yes. Did we say that right?
Did we pronounce your name right?
Yes, Anne Mohn.
Okay.
Anne Mohn.
And say your name in French. Anne Mohn.
Anne Mohn. Okay, we got it right.
So you are a French female physique girl out of Paris, or?
Near Paris, in a little bit in the north of Paris.
In the north of Paris.
Brittany?
In Reims.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah. Our good friend Gregory Ulysse,
Yes.
who's with Patricia Groslin, he met you at this Olympia, and even though you took the place of Patricia Groslin to the Olympia, you took out Patricia Groslin to go to the Olympia.
Toronto, is it?
No, she got her Olympic qualification because of Patricia.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay, yeah.
He said you were a fantastic athlete, and we have looked at your Instagram for I think for 2 weeks now, and we featured you on Most Development's Instagram because we were so impressed by your physique.
Thank you very much.
So, can you tell us a little bit about your contest history?
I started competing in 2017.
Oh, wow.
I started in the figure division.
Figure division.
I did the French Cup, the French Championships, which I won. Then I went to Santa Susana for the European Championship.
Okay.
But I was not anymore in this division. My physique was already too muscular, too shredded for the division, and that's when I decided to switch to women's physique.
Okay.
Tell us about your pro career.
So I started. I did my first women's physique show in November 2018.
November 2018.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was my first women's physique show, and I won my pro card at this show.
Yeah.
Okay. What show? Which show?
In Denmark, the Iron Belt show.
Oh, okay.
Where?
William Bonnack show.
Now it's the Pro Nordic.
No, the Legion in Denmark.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said William Bonnack. Sorry.
Was it the Denmark show? Legion? Not Legion. What I'm saying. What's it called in Denmark?
Now it's the Nordic Pro show.
Okay, the Nordic Pro show.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It used to be called the Iron Belt show.
So you got your pro card there, and what did you do after that? Which shows did you do?
3 weeks later, my coach wanted me to do my first pro show.
Who's your coach?
So I went. My coach, Yassin Nasir.
Okay, that's your coach.
Yes, he wanted me to compete 3 weeks later in Romania. So I did this show and I placed third.
You placed
so
what?
I was very surprised.
Which place?
Third place.
Third place.
Third,
Oh
okay.
yeah. Third.
So
Third, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll translate for you.
Yes, and then you did what?
Then I should have done the Arnold Classic at the beginning of the year, but 3 weeks before, I injured my hamstrings, so I had to cancel it.
Okay. Did you tear it? Was it a tear? You like your hamstring?
It was torn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Torn. Oh god, nasty. Yeah, you got to
So
pull
I
out the show
couldn't
there.
even work, and I wasn't able to put my to work and to train at all. So I canceled it. I needed time to heal and to come back, and I did my second pro show in July in Chicago.
Chicago Pro, yeah. How did that go?
Chicago Pro. I placed fourth
Fourth. Okay. Yeah.
as this show. 2 weeks later, I did the Portugal Pro show.
The Portugal Pro. Okay.
Portugal.
Yeah.
I placed second.
Second. Okay. So you're improving every show. Moving up. Yes.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks later, I did the Tampa Pro show.
The what?
Tampa.
Okay, Tampa Pro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I placed second.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're improving. Yes.
That's a good placings.
Mm-hmm.
It was the biggest women's children show of the history. We were 43 girls on stage.
Oh.
43 women's physique.
Who won
on
that
stage?
Who won that show? Do you remember?
Yes, Sheila Blake.
Sheila Black. Sheila Black. Yeah.
Sheila Black. Yeah.
Sheila
Okay.
Black,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, she's a legend, really.
That's yeah.
Fantastic.
Legend, yes.
Mm-hmm.
She has an incredible physique.
Yeah.
So I qualified for the Olympia because I was first. I was first at the point,
Points.
Yeah.
and I did the Olympia in September.
Mm-hmm.
And you got what place?
I didn't place, but
Okay.
I wasn't very satisfied with the package I brought to the show, but my body was very exhausted from the previous show.
Yeah, a lot of shows. So what was it like doing your first
Yes.
Olympia? I mean, going from turning pro at the end of 2017 to doing the Olympia just a couple of years later. What was that like being on stage at the Olympia?
And before you answer, for people at home, what happened in 2011, wasn't it? Or 2012? You lost your leg? Almost, wasn't it? Or something, you went to a really bad accident and the doctor said she would never even train again.
Okay.
When was that?
It was in 2008.
2008.
Yes, 11 years ago.
Yeah. What happened?
It was just a knee surgery at the beginning, meniscus, synovectomy, etc. But when I woke up, I got a lot of complication, and I couldn't even feel my legs, and wasn't able to feel it, to move it. My brain couldn't even do anything to move my legs. It took me about 1 year to feel it again and to be able to walk again.
Wow. To able to be walk again. So you couldn't walk for a year?
Yes, I walk my legs, but I still have some pain because I have had a lot of surgeries to repair it. I have had 4 surgeries on this knee to make it work again.
Can you, you know, with your legs, can you tell that there's any injury, or does it look any different, or?
Sometimes there's still pain in it, some swelling sometimes, and I had to adapt my workout for the legs.
Okay.
I need to warm up a little longer than for any other body part, and my left legs. I have not the same mind-muscle connection. I have to really focus myself to contract the quadriceps. You know?
Right. Okay. So it's really got to warm up properly to really kind of get that mind-muscle connection. Right. Okay. I understand.
So how did that feel from not being able to train at all to go to turn pro and then step on the Olympia stage? How was that feeling for you going into the Olympia 2019? How was that for you?
It was incredible. I didn't think I could do it in less than a year. I turned pro only 10 months earlier, so it was incredible.
So it reminds me of Shika, you know, that kind of going from really like absolutely in a year from turning pro, and just that's incredible, absolutely incredible, absolutely incredible.
Did it motivate you, or did it scare you to see the other girls at the Olympia? Finally, you saw all the best.
It was like in Chicago, in Tampa. I didn't feel any difference.
Okay.
But the girls are so kind. I knew some of them, and Valentina Michina, Laura Rokuda, and they are so kind. So I feel at home when I go. Even if it was the Olympia, for me it was a show like another one. No more stress.
What do you do for a living, Anne? What do you do for a job, for a living, for a job?
I do coaching.
Okay, online coaching or PT and stuff like that.
Yes, online coaching and on place too in the gym.
Excellent. What sort of do you work with athletes or just regular kind of people?
Every kind of people, but
Right.
mainly yes, people who want to lose weight or put on muscle. Not a bit for the moment.
It suits the kind of bodybuilding lifestyle really well.
Yeah,
doesn't it? Yeah.
So you got chosen as one of the few girls to go to the Arnold Classic Ohio in 2020, yeah?
Yeah.
And we are 7 weeks away, 6-7 weeks away.
Yes.
How are you feeling? How are you looking? What's going to happen at Arnold Classic in 2020?
We'll be there.
I
'Cause we
feel
will be there.
really, really good. I feel really good. The prep is perfect up to now. My coach is very satisfied with the work we are doing. The goal between the Olympia and the Arnold was to bring up my legs,
Yes.
to bring more symmetry. So we focused on improving my quads mainly, and it seems to work.
How do you do that?
And my conditioning is coming slowly but surely.
How do you bring up your legs? What exercises do you use to bring up your legs that works for you?
I used to do a lot of squats, but I'm glute dominant, so I mainly feel my glutes when I squats.
Right.
But with hack squat and CC squats, we managed to really focus on the pump. I can feel more my quads, so I use this exercise to bring them up.
So going back to the Arnold Classic, what are you hoping for? What are your goals for the 2020 Arnold Classic?
Top 4.
Let her answer.
The goal is always to.
Sorry.
The goal is always to place the highest possible volume.
Okay.
The goal is to win, but my coach would like me to place top 3.
Top 3. So that's first call out and top 3 at the Arnold Classic.
So we're gonna see.
If you come second at Tampa in a class of 42 ladies, and that Tampa is the last qualifier, it's usually probably the toughest. So in terms of quality and quantity, you place second to legend Sheila Black.
And remember, legends always get a little bit of advantage. You know how that is. So, we know. So we're going to see Sarah Villegas.
Oh, yeah.
Valentina Mishna.
Coelho?
Anne Mohn.
Is Coelho back?
Natalia Coelho.
Wow.
And the Thai girl.
Yes.
Danny Castillo.
No, the woman from Thailand.
Shika.
No, the girl
don't even try and say that name. Piantong.
Yeah, who beat...
That's the one.
Yeah, who beat Natalia Coelho.
Yes.
So it's going to be an amazing fight, isn't it, Anne?
Yes.
It's going to be amazing fight.
Have you got any other shows planned apart from the Arnold Classic? Maybe any shows afterwards around Europe, or maybe one in UK in March?
Oh! Are you doing the UK show?
UK show in March?
Yes, 3 weeks later, there was a UK London.
Oh!
Good. We
That's
will
awesome.
because we are going there for muscular development, so we will get some great interviews and video content, footage of your physique. Then, huh?
We'll shout at the judges.
So I will meet you there.
Yeah, wow.
I think I will be there anyway.
So people at home, this is a new star in female physique. As you can tell, great energy.
You showed me the pictures and I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, how did I miss this one?
This is somebody we can promote. Your English is better than we expected, because you said you couldn't speak any English, but you can speak English.
Yes. It's easier for me to understand when it's written and to write. But
Okay. And
very clearly, so that was perfect.
And we want to see a training video with you and Lionel Beke soon.
Lionel.
Can you repeat? I didn't hear.
I want to see a training video with you and Lionel Beke soon.
Oh. Why not?
Yes, the French power couple.
They actually live next door to each other.
Where can people follow you? What is your Instagram name?
My Instagram is the ALM body. My initials body.
AM body. AM for mother body.
ALM.
Remember that. So yeah.
Thank you, Anne. It was great speaking to you.
And yeah, very excited to see you at the Arnold Classic, and
Thank you for
I'm very excited to see you at the British.
It's going to be fantastic.
That's already shaping up to be a very, very good show.
Yeah.
That's good. So we'll see you twice before the Olympia, hopefully. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, Anne.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Thank you.
Oh, you're French now, Giles.
Oh,
You saw what?
yeah,
Giles,
he's
I'm finding all the female talent now,
AJ's
Giles.
done it again. He's done it again. He's finding the I mean, you remember you brought Sheikah and Yugun, and we're just complete Sheikah fanboys.
And
there.
another one, we won't say name because we don't know when we're going to release it, but the other blonde one we just had.
Oh, amazing. So much good talent coming through in the women's physique. It's so
Especially
good.
from Europe.
It's so good to see AJ. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see her. And the thing is, now we're giving kind of exposure to these kind of these new names. It means then you can identify and follow them when you're at the shows and when you're following online. So let's root for Anne because she seems like a very, very. A lot of the girls now, they seem to be getting it very, very right with the femininity. Because it just recently in the last couple of years, it's like they seem to be getting the balance of their improving their physique and bringing the condition, but still, she's got a very, very beautiful face, very, very feminine, very pretty. I mean, not normally sometimes it's 6, 7. I've seen some of these ladies at 6, 7 weeks out, and they just, and I've seen pictures of her physique, and she's deadly, she's amazing. So yeah, big thank you there to Anne Mohn.
A lot of good things happening in France now. Morgan Oste, Arnold Classic.
Oh, in France, yeah.
Lionel Beke, the king of the world. Anne Mohn,
Yeah.
our good friend, Miss Florian Person.
Oh, Poisson. Oh my God.
Oh,
The next Dennis Wolf.
Florian.
Next
So
Dennis Wolf, yeah,
two
fantastic.
bros taking over in France too with their.
Tu deux peux? Well, it is. That's how you say it.
Anne Mohn is on the rise.
On the rise. Okay, guys, and we are out.
Out.